you kids. Savannah here, and we missed you guys so much. But here we brought another story for y'all. So I have Malachi and Elias here with me, and we're gonna tell you a story tonight about some treasure. So, hey guys, what would you want to find if you found some buried treasure?
Toys.
Some toys? Gold?
Toys.
Well, did you know that there's a story in the Bible about a man finding some buried treasure?
No way!
Let's read about it. So this comes from Matthew chapter 13, and our story is called Treasure Hunt. One day, Jesus was telling people about God's kingdom. God's kingdom is wherever God is king, Jesus told them. It's wherever God is in charge. It's where he fills your heart up with his forever happiness, and you stop running away from him and you love him. But sometimes people couldn't understand things very well. So Jesus helped them by telling them stories called parables. Jesus said God's kingdom is like a hidden treasure. And then he told them this story.
Dun, dun, dun.
Once upon a time, there was a man working in a field, digging. So there he is digging, but what he doesn't know is that in that field, there is buried treasure. So dig, 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 clink, clonk, clonk. Uh-oh, his shovel bumps into something hard. Hello, what is this? He picks it up and dusts it off. It's a chest. It's rusted and locked, but he pries it open. What he sees inside takes his breath away. Beautiful, glittering, gleaming, twinkling, sparkling precious jewels. It's a treasure chest. He wants that treasure. He needs to get that treasure. He must have that treasure somehow. Even if he has to sell everything he has so he can pay for it. So he quickly buries the treasure again and runs home and sells everything he has. He takes the money from the sale and goes and buys the field. Now he owns the field and the treasure that is buried in it. He runs back and digs up the treasure again. Jesus said, coming home to God is as wonderful as finding treasure. You might have to dig before you find it. You might have to look before you see it. You might even have to give up everything you have to get it. But being where God is, being in his kingdom, that's more important than anything else in all of the world. It's worth anything you have to give up. Jesus told them because God is the real treasure. God had a treasure too, of course. A treasure that was lost long, long ago. What was God's treasure? His most important thing? The thing God loved best in all the world? God's treasure was his children. It was why Jesus had come into the world, to find God's treasure and to pay the price to win them back. And Jesus would do it, even if it cost him everything he had. So boys, I've got some questions for you. Who was telling this story?
Jesus.
Yeah. And he said something. He said parable. What is a parable?
It's a story. It's an earthly story with a heavenly meaning.
That's exactly what it is. It's a story that we can understand here on earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it has a meaning far deeper than what the story says, right?
Mm-hmm.
Good job, Malachi. An earthly story with a heavenly meaning. What did the man find in the field in the story?
A treasure.
A treasure. Yeah, and what did he do?
He opened it.
Well, he opened it.
He opened it.
But he wanted it, so what did he do?
He sold everything he had. to get the field.
Yeah, he gave up everything so that he could have that treasure, right?
Pretty
It
good
also
for God.
said, yeah, it also said something about God has a treasure. What's his treasure?
His children.
His children, us, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And Jesus, what did he do to get his treasure?
He gave away everything he had.
Yeah, he gave up everything to come to earth, right? And to be born and to die on the cross
Yes.
and to raise from the dead
Yes.
so that he could get his treasure back, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great job, guys.
You are God's teenagers.
Thanks for listening. We hope that you enjoyed the story. Stay tuned for a little craft from Malachi now.
Hey Mountain View kids, Malachi here with another simple and easy craft about the hidden treasure. So what you'll need is a piece of paper, a pencil, scissors, glue, crayons, and some treasure to put in your treasure box. I'm using gems, rocks, seashells, and flowers, and some tinfoil paper to make it decorative. So, what you're gonna do is you're gonna fold it about a third of the way, so about right there. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your scissors, and if you need help with an adult, you can go get help. And you're gonna cut the curved part into it, and these will be your hinges for it. Come over and do the same thing over here. It don't have to be perfect. And so that's what your hinges will look like. Alright, so what you're gonna do next is you're gonna get your pencil and you're gonna draw the lock. So you're gonna draw a square. So square. And then a circle inside that, and then a triangle inside that that's coming out of it. Then alright, so that's what it looks like right now. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna fill in that with your pencil. Alright, so now it looks like a lock. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna draw the pieces of wood for the treasure box. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down to about where here, and you're gonna come down and go all the way down, even over this lap, okay? Alright, then what you're gonna go is you're gonna go a little bit over, and you're gonna draw another one. Alright, then what you're gonna do is to come to the middle and come out just a little bit. So right beside the lock, and you're gonna draw a curved one. So it looks like that. Then you're gonna come down here and just go keep straight.
Why do we do a curved one, Malachi?
So it has the effect that it looks like a curved lock or a curved box.
Oh.
So then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So curve, so it gives it that effect, and then straight down. And then come over a little bit, and straight down, and then come to your corner, straight down. Alright, so here's what mine looks like so far. Next, what we'll do is we'll come down to the crease, and we're gonna draw a line with our pencil. Right next to the crease. Alright, you're gonna open it up, and you're gonna draw a dot right here.
So on the crease at the top?
Uh-huh. And about right there. Alright, so I messed up right here, since we all mess up. So you get to leave a little space right here. just a little bit, not a whole lot.
What, maybe half an inch?
Yeah. Alright, then you're gonna come up.
What are you drawing?
We're drawing the inside of our box.
Oh, okay, a big trapezoid?
Uh-huh. And you're gonna come down here. Alright, then you're gonna connect your two docks. Alright, here comes the fun part. So next what you're gonna do is you're gonna get your treasure and get your glue. Alright, so you could use glue or a stick of glue. I'm using the stick of glue. So you're gonna get your glue and you're gonna color with the glue the whole inside of the trapezoid. If I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video. Alright, make sure it's good. Everything's got glue on it inside the trapezoid. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your treasures and you're just gonna place them around wherever you want. You can make a pattern. I don't know if that rock will stay. I'm not gonna do the rock. I'll do my gems. Alright. And of course, if I'm going too fast, you can always pause the video. So get some flowers in there. Let's get some she shells. Let me put a little bit more glue here. It's starting to dry up. If your glue does start to dry up, you can always go over it with another coat. It won't hurt anything. It'll just make it a little bit stickier.
What were you doing with the tin foil?
I'll show you here in a second after I get my seashell on. Alright, so if you do have tin foil, what you want to do, you want to tear off a piece about that size, and then you're just going to crumble it up. Not too small, not too tight, so about like that. And then you're just going to put it.
Oh, it's really shiny.
Yeah, it makes it a lot more shiny. It looks like real
treasure.
Yeah. It's getting a little bit dry here, so I'm gonna put a little bit more glue.
Heavier things might need stronger glue,
Yeah.
right?
So that's why I'm not doing the rock, because it's really heavy and it won't stick, but just because of how the rock looks. You can do rocks, but
You might need stronger glue to do that.
yeah. So if you have the squeezable glue that squeezes out, I would do that on the rock. Alright, and just make as many tinfoil pieces as you want. You gotta make it as pretty as you can. I'm gonna put a little bit more glue here so that'll stick. I'm gonna glue on the bottom of them. Some things will be a lot heavier, like this gem, so I would put glue where it's going to go and on the back of it to make it stick a little bit better. Let's put some more flowers in here. So, some more tin foil. Some pieces can be big, some pieces are small. It doesn't really matter.
Ooh, if you made a round piece of tin foil, it would look like a coin.
Yeah. So that's what it looks. That's what that one looks like, right?
Yeah.
And
Now,
then-
could they decorate their treasure box with crowns and?
Yeah. So if you don't have stuff like this, you can just take colors and color it in.
They could draw their treasures, right?
Yeah. So just a little bit right there. Oh.
No, you've got glue. I don't know if it'll work over top of glue.
Yeah. I'm not
But you
gonna
could
do
decorate the bottom of your box.
So you could decorate the bottom of your box. So just And so when you close your box, you can just pick it up and take it with you. And when you open it, you got all your treasures inside of it, so you can remember when you made it.
Good craft, Malachi. Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye. Here's my finished project. I hope you had fun learning about the hidden treasure. If you did, please like and subscribe for more videos. I'd love to see some of your treasure boxes. Please share them with me down below. Stay healthy. Bye.